Hi guys, this is Ms. Cervantes and I am going to be doing the reading part for kindergarten, so I'm very excited. This week we are learning about the weather, so I pick A Little Cloud by Eric Carle, and this story will help us by exercising that little mind of us and using our imagination. So one of the things that I challenge you to do this week is just to go outside and ask yourself some of these questions. How fast those clouds are moving, how slow they're moving, and also to look for some of the shapes that the book it's gonna be telling us that this little cloud is changing into. So I'm very excited. It's a very fun story. So here we go. The clouds drift slowly across the sky. Little cloud trail behind. So trail, it's another word for following or moving very slow. The clouds push upward and away. Little cloud pushed downward and touched the tops of the houses and the trees. The clouds move out of sight. Little cloud changed into a giant cloud. Little cloud changed into a sheep. Sheeps and clouds sometimes look alike. Little cloud changed into an airplane. Little cloud often saw airplanes flying through the clouds. Little cloud changed into a shark. Little cloud once saw a shark through the waves of the ocean. Little cloud changed into two trees. Little cloud liked the way trees never move and stay in one place. So this is how the cloud, it's a little bit different from the trees because trees don't move, but clouds do. Little clouds changed into a rabbit. Little cloud loved to watch rabbits dash across the meadow. So dash is another word to race or rush. The little cloud changed into a hat because little cloud changed into a clown and needed a hat. The other clouds drift back. They huddle close together. So the word huddle means that they are piling or getting to very close to each other. And this is what is happening in the story. The little cloud, they call, come back. Little cloud drift toward the clouds. Then all the clouds change into one big cloud. And guess what? It rained. The end. Well, I hope you liked the story. Okay, so now we're going to practicing how to retell the story, and we are going to need two things. A piece of paper, any piece of paper. If you don't have just a blank piece of paper, you can use any kind of paper. If you have any worksheets from the past that you have done in your class, like for example this, you can just turn it to the back, and this is just a blank piece of paper. So you guys can use any type of writing tool. I am going to use a marker, Sharpie, but I highly encourage you to use a pencil. So I'm going to use a Sharpie so that way it's easier for you guys to see on the screen. So what I'm going to start is by writing the name of the story. So the name of the story starts with the side word, and the side word is little. So little, we use the letter L, I, T, T, L, E, little. And then for cloud, I use C, L, O, U, D. Okay, and then I am going to fold my paper And I'm gonna turn it over and I'm gonna fold it one more time. And if someone in your family is around you and you need help on the folding, please ask for help. So we're making little squares. So in each square, we're going to draw a picture. Now it might be hard to see the invisible lines. You don't have to do this, but I'm going to do this so that way you guys can see where I'm going to draw each picture exactly. So I'm gonna just draw the lines. You guys can do this, but you don't have to. Okay, so, and then I'm gonna underline the name of the story. This will help us to make it nice and pretty. Okay, so remember we are practicing retelling the story. So the first thing that happened in the story is there was little cloud, and little cloud turned into a big cloud. So I'm gonna do a little bit bigger. And then that little cloud changed into a sheep. So this is how we will draw a sheep. So I'm going to use the shape of a little cloud. Okay. And I'm going to leave more space over here because then I'm going to do the rest of the body. And then I'm going to do a shape kind of like the letter U for the face. And then I'm going to do eyes, and then mouth. And then I'm going to do the ears. And now I'm going to do the whole body. I'm going to try to fix this camera just a little bit closer. There we go. And then I'm going to do the whole body. And this, I'm going to use the big cloud shape. And then I'm going to do legs. And then for the legs, I kind of use kind of like a rectangle shapes for the legs. All right. Oh, and I forgot the little tail. There we go. All right, and then after that, the little cloud changed into an airplane. So for the airplane, I'm just going to start kind of like when we start the letter L down and then across, but then I'm going to keep going and then come back, and then I'm going to go up again. There we go. And then I'm going to do one of the wings, and then hopefully, and then I'm going to do the other one on the other side, and then I'm going to do the big windshield like that, and then I'm going to do the windows on the passenger, and then I believe they have two more right on the side. There you go. And then after that, little cloud changed into an animal that lives in the ocean, and that animal is a shark. So to make a shark, I'm going to make a line, and then I'm going to leave space right here, okay? And then I'm going to go down and up, kind of like a half circle shape. And then I'm going to do one of the fins on top, and then one at the bottom. Okay, and then I'm going to do kind of like the letter C. And the letter C, I'm going to change it to a shape that we call crest, kind of like a banana. And then I'm going to do the eye, and then the mouth, and then I'm going to do teeny tiny triangles for the teeth. And finally, I'm going to put some gills there. All right, so little cloud changed into a big cloud, then it changed to a sheep, and then it changed to an airplane, and then little cloud changed into a shark, and then after the shark, he changed into something that he liked, and the reason that he liked that shape is because they cannot move like the clouds, and that will be the trees, okay? And then for the first tree, I'm going to use a triangle shape, and I'm going to close it. Then I'm just gonna go lines, bending over. Then I'm gonna do it one more time. And then finally, a rectangle shape for the trunk. And then for the other tree, I'm just going to use the shape of the big cloud. It's wiggly lines. And then, of course, a rectangle shape. And then after that is something that is about to happen pretty soon, and is the Easter bunny. So after that, the little cloud changed into a bunny. Now the bunny can be a little bit hard, but if you follow the steps, and of course you can always pause it, the video, so you can look again for the steps. So the first step for the bunny, I'm going to start with a simple circle shape and try to leave space over here for the body. And then I am going to do a line a little bit going down like that, not too long and not too short. And then I'm going to go across a little bit. And then either you can come from this way or go up this way, doesn't matter. Okay, so that will be the body. And I'm going to start with the easy one. So I'm going to start with the ears. So ears will be kind of long oval shapes. And then I'm going to make a line in the middle. Then I'm going to continue with the eyes, the face, and then that nose that they have, and then the mouth, and a little bit of whiskers. They do have little whiskers, okay? And then this, here's when there comes the tricky hard part, the legs, okay? So for the legs, I'm going to do first the back one, and I'm kind of gonna do like, I don't know, maybe a letter M sideways or like a heart. And then just teeny tiny paws. And then here comes the other leg. And then here comes another tiny leg right there. Okay, that's the best I can do. And then of course, little tiny clown for the tail. Okay, all right. So then after he changed into a bunny, he's gonna change into something that we're supposed to wear today. And that will be a hat. Miss Cervantes does not have a hat today. I totally forgot. Okay, so a hat. And I'm going to draw the hat over here, and you will see why I drew the hat. Oh, little ant. And let me start with a line across. And then I'm gonna go up. And you can do a square also for the hat. I just did kind of like an oval shape. And I'm gonna do a line underneath. And then he decided to change into a hat because the next thing that he wanted to change into is a clown, and the clowns like to wear hats. So for the clown, I'm going to kind of like start a circle, and then so for the face, here comes the circle, okay? And I'm going to start with the hair, and for the hair, I'm going to use little cloud shape, just on the sides. And then I'm gonna focus on the face, and I'm going to do little triangles for the eyebrows, and then circles for the eyes, and then a little bit bigger circle for the nose. And then watch me how I'm going to do the mouth. So for the mouth, I'm gonna go like a little bit up like that, and then I'm gonna go around like that, and then I'm just going to do a line like this. So there we go. That will be the clown. And then finally, they all huddle together. Remember, the word huddle means that they pile, they gather all together very slow. And then after they all gather together, they turn into this big clouds. And then what happened when all the clouds got together? It rained. And that was the end of the story. And I believe on Friday, it's going to rain. All right, so we are not going to color our pictures. And the reason why that we're not coloring our pictures is because Clouds are what color? White. So we will not be coloring, but I want to challenge you to label. So one of the things that we have been practicing and that we practice in our class is to label. And remember, when we label things, we write the letters that we hear in the word after saying the word so many times and very slow. So let's practice together labeling sheep. I'm not going to do cloud because cloud, it's already up here. So if it's part of the name of the book, I will skip that picture to label. I will just practice how to spell it correctly. So I just copy cloud from the name of the book. But I'm going to do sheep with you guys together. So when I am labeling things, I say the word so many times and I try to listen for all the letter sounds that I hear, and then I write the letter that makes that sound. So on this case, I'm going to do that one because it makes a unique sound. So in the word sheep, shh, the first sound that I hear is shh. Now, shh is a digraph, and it's when two letters come together and make just one sound. So the letter S and the H come together and make that sh sound. So sh, e, p. The second sound that I hear is sh, e. It's letter E. Sh, e, p, sh, e, p. The last sound that I hear is p, and the letter that makes the p sound, it's P. Now remember, when we are labeling, I'm not looking for the correct spelling. I'm looking for you to listen to all the letter sounds and then write the letter that makes that sound. So in here, I hear sheep, sheep. Now I want you to do the same thing for the rest of the pictures. So I will ask your mommies and daddies if they can take a picture of your work and try to post it underneath the video as a comment so you guys can share with the rest of your friends and the rest of your friends can see your awesome work. I am very excited that I get to do this even through the internet. So if you guys have any questions, just tell mommies and daddies to type it underneath as a comment underneath the video, and I will try to reply it as soon as I can. And that's all I have for you. Remember, we're practicing retelling and we're doing weather this week. So try to go outside, enjoy the weather before Friday, because I know Friday is going to rain. And I will try to connect again with you guys on Wednesday. So remember, I love you and I miss you, and hope to talk to you guys and hear from you guys soon. Bye.